Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision.
Hi, everybody. It's Sunny and Shar and Uncle Tony, and we have the best guest today, one of my dearest friends and nicest, most wonderful, one of the most wonderful people I know. His name is Chris Colfer. And Chris is a New York Times #1 best-selling. How many times, Chris, have you been the New York Times best-selling author?
I think 17.
That's amazing. Wait, you were #1 17 times?
I think it's tricky because with the series they all combine into one. So the series is like 16 books in one, and so the series has been #1. And then I had a YA novel that was also on the list.
Unbelievable. Oh my God. But you also were a Golden Globes winner, right?
Yes, I was. Yeah.
And also were you People's Choice?
Yes, I won 3 People's Choice Awards.
Unbelievable. I just have to tell you, I'm probably going to have to turn my phone off because of you.
Oh, sorry. I just tweeted.
Oh, no, you can keep tweeting. I'm thrilled. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? It's amazing. But I never get these many tweets ever. I mean, how many people are on your Twitter?
I think that there are a couple million on the Twitter.
All day long. Bloop, bloop, bloop. They love you. Your followers, your fans, they adore and love you. And these are like some of the people from Glee, the days of Glee. How long ago was Glee?
I think that the first season aired about 12 years ago, I think. So yeah, a lot of these followers have been supporting me ever since then. It's wonderful. I'm very, very fortunate.
But yeah, well, you're so kind to them though, because I've been to your home and I see that you keep all the keepsakes that they send you.
Yeah.
And I mean, they don't know, but you guys, this is a testimonial. I've been to his house. I've seen he's got a room, I think 2 rooms, but 1 room for sure, filled with all your presents that you sent him. I mean, it's incredible. And he says, and then he gets excited and he says, oh yeah, and this was from this, and this was from this person, and how thoughtful was this from that and I mean, really, you really do care and you really appreciate them.
I do. I have a whole I have 2 rooms of gifts, and I have a whole bookshelf of binders full of letters, and there's even more in storage. But yeah, it's all really, really important to me.
It's so sweet, you know. You were so dear to call me on my birthday.
Oh, right.
Okay, but everybody, he sings happy birthday to me, and you know, like when you text on a text, he was singing happy birthday, and I'm going, oh my God, how do I save this? I could sell it. How do I save this? It goes, disappears.
Yeah.
Not really. I would never sell it.
Oh, hey, do it. Hey, I'll take 10%.
Okay, that's a good idea. So you were just in New York.
I was. Yes, I was promoting my new book that just came out.
Yeah, and what's the name of it?
It is called A Tale of Sorcery, and it is the 3rd book in my new series called A Tale of Magic.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. So we have matching mugs. I got my CharVision mug out just for this.
Okay,
Um,
how much do I love you? You're adorable.
I saw it. I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is too good not to use. Yeah. So the first book is called A Tale of Magic. The second book is called A Tale of Witchcraft, and this third one that just came out is called A Tale of Sorcery.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did something at the Empire State Building, but I'm not sure what you did. What did you do there?
Oh, I didn't end up doing it. I was supposed to maybe have a book event, like a virtual event from the Empire State Building.
Oh,
And I ended up doing it at my publisher's office instead.
oh,
And it was kind of hilarious because my publisher's office, it was just in a conference room, and there really wasn't anything good, behind me. So I literally went around. Went around Little Brown's offices, and I just stole things from people's desks and made this background behind me. And I hope they figure out whose is whose, because I didn't remember.
that's so funny.
Yeah,
But you made it look good.
I did. Yeah, I think I did pretty good with
Great.
yeah, as my old days of community theater and school plays taught me how to set a scene with very little.
Well, did you ever work on props, or were you always in front of the, having the leads?
What I acted a lot, and I also did I used to operate the spotlight at my community theater.
How fun.
Oh, I was horrible at it, but I did it quite a bit because not many people wanted to do it. But I would, oh my God, I would drop it, and it would just clang in the middle of, I don't know, the Sound of Music. It would just clang, and I mean, I would accidentally turn it on, and it would just blind an old lady in the third row, and she probably thought God was coming for her, but no, it was just me. Yeah, I wasn't very good at it.
What parts did you play in community theater?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh wait, I remember you played in Oliver.
Yes, I was the Artful Dodger in Oliver.
Dodger.
Yeah, that was a great show. I during a performance fell into the orchestra pit and broke my wrist.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it was literally like I went up to do this hitch kick, with my feet, and just fell in the orchestra pit. And I was like, "Consit yourself," boom. And then 2 minutes later, I just popped up, went at home.
I was in community theater, right? We've talked about this.
You were Nancy, right?
I played Nancy and Oliver.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God, we could have. You would have upstaged me. I think.
Oh no, I doubt it. We should go on the road.
Right. Oh my God, yeah. That's so to me, more than coincidence.
Yeah, we could get RuPaul to be Fagin. We could get Ross Matthews to be Oliver.
Oh,
and who else do we know? Who else is on our Rolodex?
I forgot all the parts, but
there's it's a big show. It's a fun show. I wish more people did it.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. So, okay, I got to back up a second. Can we show the clip? You were on with Jimmy Fallon. I hope he's not jealous that you came right back on CharVision.
No, I think he's totally fine with it.
Only national TV, NBC, The Tonight Show. But I have to tell you, I watched him. And for the first time watching him, I saw that he was truly interested in what you were saying about the UFOs.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I feel like he was very engaged in what you were saying and the reality of your photo. Can we show that, Tony? Do you have it?
You got it, and you can talk over it because there you go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So I was just walking down Santa Monica Boulevard in the middle of West Hollywood. And I look up, and I saw this thing hovering above me, And you know, I don't know if your viewers know, but you and I love talking about UFOs and aliens and everything paranormal. It's
Every time I see an article, I send it to him.
yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like our thing, and it's thank goodness we found each other, because not many people want to talk about it.
And I take him to places where UFOs could be.
Right. So as soon as I saw this thing in the sky, my first thought was, this can't be real. I want this too much. And so I stood there,
Right.
and I was just watching it for like a few minutes, and it was just bobbing like back and forth in the sky, kind of like, best way I can describe it is like a dog's tail when a dog wags its tail. It
Right.
wasn't blowing in the wind. The wind was blowing the opposite direction, and it wasn't shaped like anything I've ever seen floating in the sky before, like a balloon or a plane. And so I just filmed it and took some photos of it. And later that day, this happened on I believe it was I have a date here. It was February 23rd, and on that same date, two pilots from American Airlines reported a floating cylinder over Arizona that they witnessed.
Amazing.
So it could have been the same thing.
Tony, can you show that again for a longer time, or can you not?
Yep, it's 30 seconds long. I'll just let it reloop.
Okay. Oh,
Isn't
there it
that
is.
cool?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so that I know people couldn't see it because it wasn't long enough, but
Yeah.
you sent me that photo.
I did. I sent it to everyone I knew.
Yeah, you sent me that photo. I have it somewhere in our text.
Oh
But,
my gosh, and the responses I got, like, people, you would have thought I won some award, because everyone was like, congratulations, Chris, you did it. You finally saw one.
Did I ever tell you, I'm back in Michigan now, and did I ever tell you that one of my old boyfriends many years ago,
This is the Mount Sasha story.
one of the many,
Yeah.
I had gone shopping to get food at the grocery store, and he swears to me that a UFO landed in my corral. And he was a comedian, so I thought he was joking. But I don't think so. He was really serious, because I wasn't even into that stuff then. In fact, I thought people who thought about UFOs were like a little like cuckoo.
Yeah.
So, I didn't,
Well, we are. It just doesn't mean we're wrong.
no, I don't think that anymore. I mean, I'm a total true believer, but that's when it was like, oh, well, you think? I mean, I'm talking 30, 40 years ago. I mean, I've had to evolve too.
Yeah. What kind was it? It was like a disc, or did you say?
It was a round thing, and it landed, and honestly, I have felt that energy here sometimes. And once I saw a reflection in my refrigerator of a UFO person with the big head and the big eyes.
Oh, really? In your refrigerator?
Yeah, I never told you this.
I don't think I've heard the refrigerator story.
Yeah, no, it was a reflection, and I went, oh my God, who is that? It was almost, like it, because it was a shiny refrigerator, and you could see, mirror, you could almost see through it. So, yeah, we definitely are not alone, but Chris and I and Will went to Joshua Tree to look for UFOs. I took them there at like 11 o'clock at night.
It was fun.
It was so much fun, but the rest of the story is the next, and thank God we got out of there, because it's in the middle of nowhere, you guys, and but it's gorgeous, and there's mountains, and there's stars and Joshua trees everywhere. And the next morning, my car would not start.
Yeah, thank God thank God it hadn't done that right beforehand. Otherwise, we would have been out there all night.
We would have been stuck. But somehow somebody was playing with that car. I mean, somehow that energy or something, I think. You think?
I don't know. I mean, like, it was a pretty new car too, wasn't it? You had never had trouble with it before.
No, it was crazy. I mean, it like would not start.
Yeah.
So, but I also told you the story about when I went to Mount Shasta. That CharVision areas, have heard it a lot. Many times.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I love that story.
My car flew up in the air and stuff. So, but we're gonna go there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would love to. I'd love to go. Yeah, that'd be a blast.
Yeah, we need to really go there, and
Yeah.
we should get some of those, like the equipment that they use for ghosts and stuff.
Uh-huh.
There's
Yeah.
got to be like some kind of frequency machines or something, or detectors.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure what they're called, but yeah, I have a
Let's
friend
Google
that
it.
has some. Yeah.
Let's Google it. Let's find out and let's take them, and then we can come back and tell everybody about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be a great trip.
Except we have to. I think that there have been fires near there recently, so we
Oh
can't.
no.
Yeah,
That's
because
been bad up there.
it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So well, you know what tonight is, don't you?
No, well, I know it's October 1st, but what's
It's
tonight?
It's school for psychics.
Oh, yes, yes, me your segment. Yes, of course.
You're
Yes.
you are going to be the reader.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
No, you're gonna. But you know what else today is?
Hmm.
God bless her. May she rest in peace. Always, my mom's birthday.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so
Yeah.
special.
There, wait, she's up there.
Yeah. Oh,
There, she's up
yeah.
there. Dad, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't. I don't have my glasses on. So, so do you have psychic experiences that you can share with us? Like, I know you were so close to your grandma.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I was incredibly close to my grandmother, and my mom, who's also passed. And I mean, I have many stories about just strange things that have happened around my house, or at my beach house. That one was pretty bizarre. Our garage at our beach house we just started opening and closing on its own when we were out of town once.
Wait. Right after someone died, or
Yeah, after my mom passed away. And my assistant Heather went up to drove up there to see what was going on and to get it fixed. And so she hired this technician, came out and looked at everything, and the technician could not figure out what was going on. He couldn't see it, but he assumed that maybe the microchip in the garage door button had fried or something like that.
Right.
So he replaced it. And then when when Heather came back to get the report from him, he said, oh, it's this thing that happens sometimes. We call it ghosting. It's when something like breaks in the button and blah blah blah. Anyway, it was so nice to meet you, Karen. And that was my mom's name.
get
And
out of here.
he called my assistant Heather Karen, my mom's name.
Get out of here.
And she freaked out and then told him, that oh my God, there's a woman that used to come here all the time. She's the mother of the owner of this house. Her name is Karen. And she tried to tell him more. And he said, oh, okay, let's stop. I don't want to hear anymore, because he was so freaked out about it.
That is amazing. Your mother is so strong.
Yeah. So things like that happen all the time.
She entered that guy's head and say that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because, spirits can take over people's voices and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I read about that. Yes.
Like, people who are trance mediums literally have spirits come in them and talk. In fact, when I started learning this work, I worked with trance mediums, which I really am not a big fan of in this time in my world, because the problem is, you don't, unless you're totally protected. I mean, really protected, you have to be very, very careful. Like with seances and stuff, you got to be really, really careful. The person needs to know what they're doing. But anyway, it doesn't surprise me, knowing your mom, that she would enter that person, and how amazing is she that she learned to use electricity to make the garage go up and down. I mean, that's a huge thing. That's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, that must be like, that must not be like, work with electricity 101, you know, like lights, like lights going on and off.
Mhm.
Here, I'm doing a,
Yeah.
oops, Sonny, what are you doing? Here, there's my new sign.
Oh my God, I love it.
Thank you. The problem is the lighting's not great, so you have to put it this way. But anyway, it's amazing that your mom was able to do that. What
Yeah.
else? What else?
Oh my goodness. I've never told this story before. I might have told it to you, but when my grandmother passed away, I inherited her piano. It's the piano that she taught me how to sing at. And it's right over there. I had this letter. I'm gonna drop a big name here. So forgive me, but I had a letter from Hillary Clinton that just said, like, I'm so sorry to hear about your mom passing away. It was very, very sweet of her to send me that. And the frame that I put it in matches my grandmother's piano perfectly. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna how this would look so pretty right here. And I had two friends and my boyfriend were in the room with me. And I said, oh, and my grandmother, she was a major Republican, so having a letter from Hillary Clinton is gonna piss her off. And I'm like, ha ha ha. And then as I placed the framed letter on the piano, the other knickknacks on the piano suddenly just fell off the piano.
By themselves?
By themselves, yeah. And I like I said, I had three witnesses, and one of my friends is like, I can't be in this room anymore, and so we went into the other room. But I mean, that was pretty funny. And if you knew my grandmother probably would have done something like that.
That's amazing. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, because they weren't near each other, they would, like, they were further away. That's not like you bumped into them and pushed them.
No, it was very much like I just set. It was on the opposite side. So I set the letter on top of the piano, and then the ones over here just kind of toppled over. So it was very strange.
You know, you jogged my memory of when you took me to meet your grandma, and she was sitting on the piano bench.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was such a special trip. I'm so glad you were able to meet her and read for her.
Your grandmother was a hoot.
She was a character. Yeah.
She was amazing. She smoked for how many years?
Say it again. Oh my God. Since she was probably 7. So
how was she when she crossed over?
She was 80.
Yeah. I mean, she was doing really, really well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, she was
adored and loved you. You were like soulmates.
We were really close. I miss her so much.
You were so connected. So connected. And I'm sure she still comes to you and watches over you. I'm positive of it. Have you had dreams of her?
I have dreams about her all the time. And sometimes it's like I forget what brand it was, but she had a very specific type of cigarette that she liked to smoke. And sometimes I will be out in public, or I will just be in my house, and I will just get a strong whiff of that that cigarette smoke. And I'll look around, and the smell will disappear, but like it's kind of an instant reminder that she's somewhere nearby.
See, you're teaching us something, because one of the ways spirits will communicate with us is through scent and smell. And so that's, some people smell perfume, some people smell roses, some people, I know that there's a J initial that keeps coming in my head. Is that her husband? Or G?
Yes. Yeah.
J-O? J-O? J-A? I don't know. Or J-E? I don't know.
I think you're actually J-O were his initials, but his, yeah.
So initials are J-O.
Yeah.
Okay. He's here. Yeah. He's here with her. He doesn't get full billing with all the time, your grandpa, because your grandma's so strong.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I definitely got my sense of humor from my grandpa, for sure.
From him?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, if you thought my grandmother was a character, you should have seen them together. They were a riot, and so sarcastic, and so quick and sharp and witty. And they when they were younger, they had a June and Johnny Cash cover band, and would go around town singing June and Johnny Cash songs. Yeah.
You're kidding. Is that Walk the Line?
Yeah, yeah.
Line?
Going down to I have a recording of them somewhere singing Jackson.
Amazing.
Hmm.
Hey, weren't they ministers or?
Yes, yeah, they were reverends at a new age church. And it was, it was basically like this, the book The Secret. It was basically that, but a religion. And
Amazing.
it's so strange I mean like because I grew up in such a conservative place that if you weren't evangelical, you were kind of a black sheep of the community. So I can't believe that they were talking about like the law of attraction and reincarnation and stuff like back in the early 90s when I was a kid. That fascinates me.
God bless them.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
So when you write,
Mm.
do you kind of go into like a semi-trance in a way when the words come through you, like they're fed through you?
Absolutely. I think because time goes by so fast when I write. And it's funny, like I actually really enjoy writing on planes because they like especially from here to New York or a long flight, because it'll go by like that. And it actually can get frustrating because I lose such track of so much time. Like I'll think, oh, okay, I have 2 days, I can finish this chapter, and then I'm only a quarter of the way through by the end of the second day. So yes, it's very trance-like.
Yeah, because I really feel like you connect with the universe and like you're ageless.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm an aging child star, so I love hearing that.
You're still adorable, aging child star, but I know that you like, well, you're friends with older people. Duh, here I am. But in June, you're friends with June and
Oh yeah, I have a lot of
everybody. So I don't want to put you on the spot to do a reading, but do you want to do you want to try to read for somebody?
Sure. Yeah. If you want to walk me through what I have to do.
So this is all you have to do. So
I'm so nervous.
okay, first I'm going to say the prayer, the second part of the prayer protection. Anything in, near, around, or about us that is not of light, go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from us. Just making sure only good energies around us. So when I read, I hear the voice and I feel the energy and the vibration of the voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I let my mind go totally blank, which what you need to do. And you just need to allow the first thought to come in.
Okay.
So, so I'm thinking maybe just right now, maybe with, you don't know everything about me or Tony, maybe try that first before we take a caller. Like the first thought that comes to your mind.
Okay. First thought of mine is someone named Madeline.
Madeline. Tony?
I do have a great niece named Madeline.
Oh.
Wow, that's
all
great.
Right.
Okay. So then you got that. I mean, that's not a common name.
Right.
So then when you get something like that, you feel like you either feel a positive, a negative, maybe you see something with them, like a vision of where they are or something they're doing. And then you get nosy. So like, well, why am I getting Madeline? Is there something I need to know about Madeline? Or is Madeline happy? Is Madeline whatever? Or maybe you're going to see Madeline, or maybe there's a reason that you're picking up. Or did he recently talk to Madeline or Madeline's parents? Have you, Tony?
No. I haven't talked to them in a while, and Madeline's maybe like probably 4, 5.
Oh, she's a baby.
Yeah, so funny because I was thinking I don't know this, but I saw a 4-leaf clover in my mind when I pictured Madeline. I don't know if that was her age.
Okay, well that's okay. So here's the thing. Like sometimes, like you saw a 4-leaf clover, but you didn't say it. So you have to. I always say the speed of thought is faster than the speed of light. So when this, when the thought comes in, you have to say, oh, well, wait a minute, I'm seeing a four-leaf clover. I mean, does that mean anything? So
yeah.
because, and then he'll go, oh, well, she's 4 years old, but that's how it works. You see, it works symbolically, and also we hear things phonetically, and we hear sounds and names, and we see symbols and feelings, and it all comes all at once. It's like a lot of things all at once. And there have been many times when I've been reading through the years, I think it's almost 49 years that I've been reading, that long time, and where I'll go, oh, I was just going to say that. Just like what you just did with the four-leaf clover. Like, and even like all the people listening right now, watching us, who work with their intuition, or who have taken one of my retreats or classes or whatever, you know, they're going, yeah, you know, that happened to me too, because it happens. Okay, so should we take a caller and see what we get?
Oh my gosh, yeah, let's do it. I'm nervous, but let's do it.
Okay, but here's the thing. Your fans love you so much, I think that they're gonna start crying. Okay, Tony,
they might. It's okay.
Tony, let's get.
And they're welcome just to ask me questions too.
That's so great, because how often do you really get to talk to your fans? Not really.
No. I missed book signings. That was the only chance I got.
Oh, so okay, let's take a caller, Tony.
Well, this one I'm gonna go ahead and choose because I believe they're calling from Mexico.
Ooh.
So.
Wow.
All right, you're on with Shar and Chris.
Hello.
It's me.
Hello.
It is you.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
Oh my god. I can't sing right now. I'm so nervous. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yes.
I think we lost her. I think we lost her.
No, I think she's there. I think she's just
I think it's here.
tongue-tied.
Okay, I got something. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure her name. But do you have a small dog?
No. No.
Are you sure?
Well, it's not small.
Oh, we have a dog.
But you have a dog, right?
I do have one.
Okay. Now, see, when you pick up on something like that, Chris, you may be seeing, you know, you just saw Sonny, who's little. You might say, you know,
Fitzgerald, yeah.
But, or your Fitz dog is little. So you might see your dog, but you're really talking about their dog. Okay, so go ahead.
Oh, me? Should I keep going?
Yeah. Are you getting anything else?
Okay, let me see. Let's see here. Did you find your dog? Like, was he like a stray?
Oh no. No.
I might not be. This might not be what I'm caught up for.
I have a question. No, wait. I have a question. Are you a fan of Chris's?
Yeah, but I'm really confused right now.
I'm not understanding her.
I couldn't hear either.
Anyway.
Oh, I'm a little show. Oh.
Okay. So
what's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia, well, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you for calling us.
Yeah, Sophia, I want to know if you have somebody named Marie or Maria or
my grandma.
Is she deceased?
My grandma's name. Sorry?
Is your grandma deceased? Is she in heaven or living?
No, she's alive.
She's alive. Okay. Yeah, because they're telling me about Marie or Maria. And was there a health issue with her recently?
Not recently, but a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she's
Is
okay.
that,
Go ahead.
I'm
What?
sorry?
I feel like she's okay now.
Oh, yeah, she's okay.
Yeah, she's okay. Anyway, thank you so much, Sophia, for calling.
Thanks, Sophia.
Thank you,
Bye.
and, bye.
Bye. Okay, Chris, here's the deal. I could barely understand her.
Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't quite hear.
But
Yeah.
you were seeing her dog, and and she was probably there's probably some connection with her and her dog, or maybe there's you maybe have to ask, well, you have to think about why you picked up on her dog, but that's okay because she has a dog. You didn't say a cat or a horse.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tony, let's get another caller.
All right.
Maybe her grandmother had a small dog.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna find this small dog.
Okay.
I'm not leaving CharVision until I find this small dog.
Okay. Okay, Tony, this is the first time I've taken callers in school for psychics, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm honored.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, you got guts. You've got moxie. Okay, come on, Tony.
815. We have 815. You're live on the air with Shar and Chris.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. This is Barb again. I'm so sorry to bother you.
Oh, hi, Barb. I just talked to Barb at my my signing or my virtual book event yesterday.
Oh, how great!
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Thanks for calling. Barb, I know so much about you. I'm going to let Shar take over because
That's fine. Yeah, because it would be cheating.
It would be cheating.
Okay. Okay, so Barb, I need you to be open-minded about everybody living and deceased, and don't just think of one person, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm seeing somebody that's a J or M initial. Do you have somebody that's a J or an M connected with you?
Oh, no.
Is there a middle name like this?
A J or an M?
Yeah, is there anybody who's like a James or John or Joseph or a J?
Oh, I have a cousin whose middle name is James. And I have a cousin whose middle name was Joseph.
Are they living or deceased?
The cousin whose middle name is Joseph is deceased.
I think his spirit's with you. Have you been thinking about him?
No, that's weird.
Yeah, I feel was there an issue in the family or a miscommunication?
Oh my gosh, yes.
And an argument and
a
big argument and people did not get along. And I feel like there was somebody who was greedy or stole things from other people.
Oh my gosh.
And
you are nailing this really. This is freaking me out.
Okay. And so
yes,
the feeling that I'm getting from this is I feel like he knows he was wrong. And he knows that the family's wrong, but it's best to stay away from all those relatives because they're not reliable. They're not trusting.
Oh my gosh, you absolutely hit the nail on the head. It's actually. Can I say more?
Well, but were your parents?
Go ahead.
Did somebody steal from your parents or from your grandparents or took from your grandparents?
My grandmother and my mom both.
Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing, that they took from you. Is there another Barbara or are you the only Barbara?
I'm the only one.
Okay. Okay, so I feel like this is money that should have come to you as well down the line. And that they were thieves.
And
it
could.
Yeah, and also Anyway, so he knows he's got a lot of learning to do, he's saying, this man. And that's
Okay.
yeah, so go ahead. You can tell us a little bit.
Okay. My cousin that I'm thinking of, he actually passed away when he was 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually his sister who stole quite a bit from my grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
my mom and me actually.
Right.
And there was a big upheaval around this. My mom's sister lived with us for a short time, and it was her son that had passed, and her daughter, who her daughter came and stayed in our home a couple of different times, and every time she left, there we would discover many things missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it created quite a bit of family drama.
She stole, I think she stole jewelry too, or something silver.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, I haven't seen any of those relatives in almost 20 years.
And it's best off,
I have no contact with them.
It's best to stay away from all of them.
Oh, absolutely. I do. I absolutely do. I say I have no family because the family I have left is not trustworthy.
Oh, see, you're woven from a different cloth than they are, because
well, thanks to Chris, I have a found family who is very trustworthy and supportive.
Okay, tell us about
that. Well, I don't even know what to call it. I ran a Twitter account for years in honor of Chris, and urged fans just to send him nice tweets. And over the years, I ran a book drive and collected money that we would purchase books and have sent across the country to children's hospitals and literacy programs, and any program that served kids in need, we would donate books to. We donated over 5,200 books over several years, and I made many friends along the way who have adopted me. My mom passed away 4 years ago, and these friends have helped me pay off her car. They helped me move across the state and find a new home on my own, and I am still here because of all that.
Oh my God.
And it's all connected to Chris. Yeah.
Chris, what
oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I don't think you have to give me the credit for that. I think you guys all found each other, thankfully.
Yeah, but
well, you brought us together, though.
Oh, well, my absolute pleasure, and yeah, an honor. Yeah.
What a beautiful legacy to leave for. Not that you're going anywhere, but to help these kids like that. It's amazing because so many people are so alone.
Yeah. I think I was telling you this yesterday, Barb. Was one things I am really most proud of is anytime I go to a book signing or I have like a speaking event or something, the managers of each of these venues or bookstores always tell me that that my fan base are the sweetest, kindest group of people that they've ever met, and I think that's really special that we're all you know on the same wavelength, and those are the kind of people that I attract and bring to my events.
Well, like attracts like.
Yeah. That's exactly. And I think he inspires us to be like that because he is so kind-hearted and generous and sweet, and we want to emulate that.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You haven't seen me when I'm hungry, though.
And you better order 2 meals if you go for Chinese food with him, because he'll eat all your food.
I will.
Especially if it's walnut shrimp.
That stuff is good.
Oh, I love walnut shrimp. Actually, I like to cook. I would love to cook for Chris someday. That would be fun.
Oh, so sweet. So can I just ask you something real quick? Is there an S or C person or an E or L?
C-E or L?
An E or L or an S?
No.
Or a last name?
No.
There's not a last name. There's not an S or C last name, right? Okay, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Again, I have cousins with the last name C, but they're still alive.
Yeah, are
I
those?
just haven't seen them, and
But those are the ones you
those
don't.
are different.
Those are other
No,
ones that you don't talk to.
they are other cousins, but I still don't see them. My mom cut all ties with her siblings when my grandmother passed away.
And I feel like your mom is around you. And I mean, you said that she's deceased, but I feel like she wants you to stay away from those family people.
Oh, she absolutely does. I have no doubt. Yeah. She always told me not to, some days when she was gone, not to
And let me ask you
ever reconnect with them. And
one more thing. Is there an R or D or R or B?
no, I'm the only B.
You're the only B with the R in it. That might be the best I can get. That might be the best I can get. But anyway, I think it's so beautiful what the family that you found through Chris. And I think Chris, you it's a blessing that you've been able to help Barb and all her friends. And are you helping Chris with the new book now on Twitter?
She sure is.
Not well, thank you. Actually, I now work at my local public library, and so I get to recommend his books to kids like every day on the job. And I do still have friends who, anytime he has new books come out, they order them and send them to my library to make sure we have them on our shelf right away.
Oh,
so special.
I swear you're going to be on the team one of these days, Barb.
I just call me. Like you've all got my info, so I'm here.
If Chris says something, he means it. And Chris has a lot of big things coming ahead of him. I can feel it and I can see it. And it wouldn't surprise me if one day that would happen. So, Barb, thank you.
He absolutely has a very bright future.
Yeah, there's like something big coming, I feel. Something big.
I'll knock on wood. From your guys' mouths to God's ears, I'll knock on wood.
Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, Barb. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling, Barb.
Thank you so much. Love to you both. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Love you too. Oh, what a sweet lady.
So sweet, right? One of the sweetest people I've ever met, I think.
That's so special.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Do we have time for one more caller?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, let's go.
And this lady has been waiting for a long time. 864, I believe, Houston.
Hello.
Oh my God. Hi.
Hi.
Oh my God. Sorry. Trying not to overreact.
What's your name?
Kylie. Sorry.
Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Chris. I was at your book tour on the 28th, I think it was. Sorry. I have your book, or I have all of your books. Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Were you at the virtual event?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, anytime. It makes me the happiest.
Have you read all of his books? Have you read his new book?
I'm almost like halfway through with it. I actually have A Tale of Sorcery. I have 2 right now, 1 signed, 1 not, and 1 on the way.
Oh,
awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being such a... What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Sorry, I was trying not to cry. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. I thought the connection was breaking. Oh, no, you're not. No, are you kidding? Thank you so much for
Do you have a question for Chris?
I don't know. I just want to say thank you for like everything, because you genuinely changed my life. It's because of you I found Glee first, but reading your books gave me a different sort of escapism from like everything going on. And I actually made a Twitter account too, and in the chat I see a bunch of people that I love on there, especially my best friend Emily I met on there. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. That really means the absolute world to me to hear you guys say that and to bring you guys together. I think that's really the best thing that could happen for all of us.
I know this isn't like a meet and greet or whatever, but I just want to say that you like gave me so much courage to do so many different things. Like now I'm in therapy and I'm getting help and I'm getting better, and it's like that's the best thing you could ever give to someone.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love therapy.
It's helped me so much.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm so well. You know, I've said this before, but I think that the best thing anyone can do is help themselves, and anyone who helps themselves and does that kind of work is a hero in my book.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're a hero to me, and so many others out there.
Oh, well, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for calling and for sharing your story with us.
Yeah. And if I ever see you at a book signing again, please remind me of this call.
Oh, you know I will.
Oh, good.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you, Kylie.
Thank you so much for taking it.
Yeah, of course.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that just touched my heart.
Oh.
I made me cry.
Yeah. It's
so
yeah.
beautiful. Chris, you're such, do you realize that you're a healer?
I hope so. I know I love making people's lives better. Sometimes it's honestly, sometimes it's hard for me to take it all in, but it really makes everything I do so worthwhile.
So special. I mean, so many people get famous and don't do anything with it. And you've always had this big heart and a sensitivity and a purpose on the earth. And you're just so special. And I'm just so happy you're in my life.
Oh, likewise. I think in that case, I think we're cut from the same cloth.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. What a blessing. What a blessing. Thank you. Tell us the name of your book again. Called
A Tale of Sorcery.
A Tale of Sorcery. And people go out and buy it, and they can get it on Amazon and
Barnes and Noble. If you would like to, please, and you can, please support your local independent bookstores. I believe it's available wherever books are sold.
Just so you know, this is the greatest gift, that you would take phone calls from these people.
Oh, my pleasure.
I can vouch for Chris. He's very intuitive and very psychic. I mean, he's done stuff with me that's like flips me out as well. Will you come back again?
Oh, of course. Yes, of course. I'd love to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck on everything. What's the next thing you're doing so people can watch it?
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna do. I have a couple talk shows coming up. I'm not sure when or what dates. I can announce something kind of cool if you'd like me to.
Yeah.
I will be hosting and singing in a benefit for my hometown, the community theater that I grew up in.
You're kidding.
Yeah, no. So I'll
excited.
Performing again. I'm terrified, but
when is it?
I think it's November 14th. They haven't announced it yet, but they're going to very shortly.
Does that mean you'll go to karaoke with me?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll go with you if I don't have to perform, but I'll go and watch other people.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for spending this time with us, because you're just a gem, and it's an honor to share this with you. Thank you so much, honey.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. And I'm sorry I wasn't a better psychic, but I'm gonna find that little dog.
No, you're a great psychic. You're more than that. You're a healer, and you've helped so many people. Thank you so much. I love you so much.
I love you too, babe.
Okay. God bless you. Oh, and thanks for getting the Shar mug.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I gotta plug your merch.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, everybody. That's it for now. I want to thank Chris Colfer and Tony Sweet and Sunny Margolis and all you guys out there for calling and watching CharVision. And remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Bye-bye.